work at this chicken farm together. And I said, no, she honestly sounds like a serial killer. And I said, the police have been around a lot for no reason, just making excuses. I don't want to take chances right now. You shouldn't go either, I said. That's scary. And yet she tried to, like, the eggs were just bursting into flame, basically, like, popping, and nothing was coming out of them. They're empty eggs. She's trying to get Kayla to find a conclusion and a solution to this. I'm just trying to blame her for something that's definitely nothing, like, way out of her control. Trying to kill Kayla. And what I said to Kayla and what Kayla was noticing, it all dawned on her, and she got out of there. Called the Federates. Yeah, it's one of my cousin's farms that he flipped. He, like, renovated it and then flipped it. And so I knew where it was at the time. Now I don't remember where it was. But I used to hang out there with Laura when I was a kid. Her second cousin was working on the property to flip it. And that's where it was. Creepy. Feeding chickens dead humans. Ew. Exactly it. Narcissism cannot just be incest. It doesn't have to be incest. Just promising someone that, like, suicide together. I did tell her. I was like, it ain't no narcissism. Oh, shut up. This isn't no narcissism. Shut up. If you die, I'm going to have so much regret that I let you go without explaining it. Like, they were talking about a whole bunch of kinds of things, and I was fighting all these police fights to make it to this farm, and you might be landing right on the farm. I was like, I got hurt. I don't really know right now if that's the farm or not. She's like, okay, I'll just go and I'll make sure my phone's charged. So it was like a little playground that I used to play on, and they caught her and cleaned off all the humans off of there, and she just wanted me to see it. And then the big shop, big shop, the concrete was all blood. It was all stained with blood. And I was like, ew. Ew. Poor fucking kids trying to make it rich. You have to start it farming. I started crying. I was like, Owen was gonna work here too, and then that's why the cops told me and hired me to fight all the fights to make get the contract to bust her the warrant. Owen was just gonna work there because he's a bit of a hippie. He was dying. He was dying at this point. He knew he was dying. He was just gonna go work at a farm. Well, yeah, I missed my horse, and he was taken. He would have had a lot of old age years ahead of him. Probably about 6 years ahead of him. They shot him with, like, cannabis oil or something. And I worked with ginormous Angora beef because chickens, I'd flick them and I'd get scared and flick them and break their beak. I'd put them down anyway. But there's ducks and turkeys I worked with, and some other kind of bird. Oh, emus. No. Yep. But they didn't last. They're sick. She bought them cheap and they're sick as fuck. And llamas. Those big, long neck weird things. Fuzzy, long necks. dinosaurs. I don't have a will that way. No. But I shot the people that came back. That there's either them or they had an older brother or younger brother that shot up my horse with cannabis oil. Killed my horse. Yeah, I shot him. Because they're saying that I fucked him like 3 nights ago and I own money for it. And they tried to punch out Dawn and take advantage of her laying out flat body. So they punched a police officer was one mistake. They lied, one mistake. The cops are Mark Carney's kids in Prince George. I'm Mark Carney's daughter-in-law. My daughter was there. And they killed a fucking horse. And didn't need all the evidence in the world for how upset I was. They kind of just believed me. And they had a gun they were pointing it. So they got shot in the face. Yeah, I missed my horse. He would have been dead a long time ago already, but he was a good horse. Very lively, and he loved hugs. He'd wrap his neck around you. Yeah, he wouldn't nibble or chew, but when he started getting older, he started to, for sure. He started nibbling and chewing everything. Well, I slept and it felt like I slept. I didn't really sleep. I fell asleep on the couch, so going back to bed. It's not comfortable. It's all broke down. It slants down the back. You get sucked into it, so I put some wood underneath it with my dad. He had some spare wood that fit. He just cut it short enough. And it's hard as fuck, and yeah, I'm sawing logs. Snoring away.